either someone was on it, someone didn't get paid, someone wanted to be paid. It's not good. And as y'all know, drugs, there's a lot of drugs in America. It's bad. There's a lot. And America's only 9 on the list of most addicted countries, which is kind of crazy that it's only 9. Number 1 is actually Russia, and that's because of how easy drugs are. Doubling by the year, like marijuana use, all the, which you could consider petty drugs, which aren't necessarily petty. And then like heroin has gone up 168% in 6 years, and that's just going to continue to climb. Children are the main problem because of how like at risk they are. I mean, in all these schools and everything, there's just so many drugs, and it's just not good because, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but one, kids, it really can't go away. The best you can do is just hope to change someone's mind on it so their life's good, but it's just going to keep going up, and it's not good.
So our interview. So interviews were organized by their mother actually was on the police force. So we got in contact with Officer Prunetta, and she told us just about her encounters in her time on the force with people who have like drug addictions, and it just we learned a lot from her about our issue, and she really helped further our understanding of our topic, and just hearing her firsthand experience.
Alright, our bumper sticker and slogan. Ms. Moore came to us at the beginning of the present making this, and she was like, make a slogan. So we made a slogan, and we thought of LSD, let's stop drugs. and so we did that, and then she was like, alright, now make a bumper sticker. A week later, after we made her slogan, she was like, make a bumper sticker that you would see on the back of a card. So we made a bumper sticker, and it has our slogan and a QR reader that will take you to our website that we've been working on this whole 3-month process, and you will be able to read up on what we've been doing on the daily basis. We call them daily journals. One of us will pretty much write what we did that day, that activity, and yeah.
So then Ms. Moore asked us to make a short clip that would explain what our topic was, and we could relate it to other things. So we decided to relate it to violence because it is socially viewed as bad. So we could show that drugs cause violence, which is then viewed as bad, right? And so here's a short clip.
Everybody does.
Okay, so as you can see, there was a lot of violence involved. And so, yeah, so drugs are bad.
Okay, so podcasts. Podcasts were actually an individual project within our groups. We each individually had to do this. And this is just a sample. This one is mine, actually.
I am Starine Reyes, and I am a student at the International School of the Americas. And for my service learning project, I'm taking an initiative to end illegal drug use in the United States. Recently, I spoke with Officer Prunetta regarding the issue of drug use in the United States. We discussed the current state of the war on drugs along with overdose rates, but we also went a little further into the matter, along the lines of incarceration of drug offenders.
Like just possessing like ounces of marijuana can lead to drug abuse and incarceration. It's
And there's like money involved, and with money comes like everyone wants a piece of the money, so there's a lot of violence involved with drug use, and so that's where it starts getting messy.
Okay, well, as the group before us was saying earlier, we had to do a assignment that Miss Moore gave us that we'd all go outside, and it was the north, south, east, west thing. And so when our group went, as opposed to the group before us, it was a little lopsided. There were 3 norths, which means 3 of us were the ones that just wanted to get it done, you know, like, just forget the details, just like do the bare minimum, do what you want, and that created unbalance. And we had a west that, you know, it was just kind of overpowering, because she'd be like, wait, stop, you know, it's just, that's where our arguments started coming in. And also with 3 norths, you know, we'd butt heads a lot and collapse a lot. So there was a specific time, it was after phase 2, going into phase 3, where we were planning. And this is like the big phase, because this is the phase where you plan to make a difference, like raise money, raise awareness, you know, whichever one you were choosing. And there was a little bit of an argument broke out, because someone, I'm not going to say who, was being really annoying. And so one of us threatened that said person with a warning. And basically the way warnings get, if you get 3 signed off by the teacher, you get kicked out of the group and you have to do it on your own. So you know no one really wants a warning. And so that said kid didn't think he deserved a warning, so he was getting really mad. And then the person giving the warning was getting really mad because they thought that he deserved it. So it was really bad. There was a lot of fighting, maybe a little bit of tears. It just wasn't good. And so that put us behind, because that was our phase 3 planning day. That was the planning for making a difference. So that shot us way back. And you know, that put us, all the relationships that we kind of built through down just kind of broke apart that day, and it wasn't good. But luckily, the next day was like the highest rebound possible, because Miss Moore literally sat at our table with the group and like helped us put it together, because we couldn't do it by ourselves, obviously.
Okay, so you either had the option to make or to raise money or to raise awareness, and we chose to raise awareness by ordering wristbands online and handing them out to people who are willing to sign a pledge that said that you will help yourself in not doing drugs, and you will help other people if they are stuck in a problem related to drugs. So, and we also made a video in class showing how like we united to make a difference.
Very good.
Okay, so that was our interesting video, and so we have a few of those wristbands that we're gonna hand out at the end.
We're gonna hand out a couple wristbands at the
Yeah.
end. And then our perseverance. Like Sam said, was saying the beginning of phase 3, was very low. And the fact when Miss Rich, not Miss Rich, Miss Moore came and sat with us, it gave us like a spark. Like that's when we came up with the idea of the wristbands, and that's when we started to reunite as a force. And that's the day that's the night we ordered our wristbands and we started we're gonna go get everyone in ISA to sign off on this pledge and let's make a difference, team. And that's what we did.
Now, just with the way that this whole project has gone, I thought it'd be appropriate to end with the beginning, and that is kind of how we made this presentation. So our presentation planning consisted of the divide and conquer strategy. So each person was assigned to make a certain slide, and there were some problems with that. Some people didn't agree with how some other people told the story about how the conflicts and stuff. In the unrevised version, there were some names, actual names said, and people had issues with that. It was kind of all worth it.
A good point where we were all really good friends. We were working really hard and really fast and efficiently, and so once everything was done, we were all happy and satisfied with how everything was finished. And so I feel like we all connected greatly with each other, and I feel like we did really make a difference in our community, and we had a lot of fun making this project, and thank you for coming out and seeing it.
I'd like the judges to help us finish the last three. Yeah. Thank you so much for signing our pledge.
Some people argue with it, but everyone ended up.
I had 5 minutes.
But that's zero.
If anybody would like a whiskey, I'll take one.
Yeah, we have.
But no, wait,
If you have any feedback form for that third group, I will email that to them.
Actually, this was the second group.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you.
Here, I'll sign what it does. Here, I'll sign that pledge. Thank you.